Colombia, Max Pruna has a deep connection to coffee.
You certainly at a young age are in connection with coffee. So I started having coffee when I was 6 years old. It was part of the ritual at home to have coffee, even at a young age.
Pruna is married to his high school sweetheart. They moved to New Hampshire from Colombia in 1999, where they pursued master's degrees at SNHU. After years in the corporate world, he moved into entrepreneurship.
The way I got into coffee was after tasting a Colombian coffee from George Howell. And after tasting that coffee, I was surprised to learn that the coffee I grew up drinking was very different to what I tasted. Learned from him that there's something called specialty coffee, which is a higher grade quality coffee. And that was the rabbit hole for me.
He eventually installed a small roaster in his garage. After much trial and error, La Mulita was born.
La Mulita means little mule in Spanish. La Mulita, as you can see in this picture behind me, is the preferred animal used by the farmers to help them transport the bags of coffee cherries from the mountains to the mills.
Pruna sources his coffee directly from the mountains and highlands of Colombia, creating a true farm-to-cup experience.
So the coffee we serve here is pretty unique in the sense that all the coffee that we serve here at La Mulita comes from Colombia. And we source the coffee from very small farms that are focused on quality, not on quantity. And their whole intention is to take good care of the plant and do the proper harvest of the cherries of the coffee so that the cherries have a lot of sugar. When a cherry has a lot of sugar, that bean, when you roast it, is going to be really with a lot of flavor.
If you're curious to learn about the process, Max has an encyclopedic knowledge of coffee and is happy to share.
We hardly do any marketing. It's mostly the people telling their neighbors, their friends, their family members about their experience in this space and with our coffee. And that's been our biggest winner.
La Mulita is more than just a coffee shop. It's a life-changing coffee experience.
I think we offer something that is not typical to find in New Hampshire. And so I can guarantee you that you're going to be surprised by what you taste, what you experience, and what you can see in this space. So I welcome everyone to take a visit to our space. We can't wait to serve you a nice cup of coffee from Colombia.